Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. It's that Traci Lords story. So in 1968, Traci Lords was born. But her name really wasn't Tracy. Her real name was Laura Guzman. She was born in Ohio. Tracy had a rough childhood. Her mom and her dad split at the age of 7 years old. When her mom and her dad split, her mom ended up getting with a guy named Roger Hayes. See, Roger was a cool dude, but at nighttime, Roger used to touch little Tracy, when she was younger. Too afraid to tell her mama that her new boyfriend is touching on her, Tracy just started to go with the flow. Her mom told her and all her sisters, look, we finna leave Ohio and we ain't gonna tell nobody. And we're gonna go to California with Roger, alright? So confused and so young, her and her sisters was like, it is what it is. It's better than Ohio. So in 1982, at the age of 14 years old, Tracy, her mom, and her sisters all moved out to California with Roger Hayes. They moved on Dow Ave and Redondo Beach. And that's where Tracy really became Tracy in Cali. Tracy started spending a lot of time at this bar called Poop Deck, where she ended up meeting a guy. She was 15 and he was 17 years old. But at the age of 15 years old, young Tracy ended up getting pregnant. And the only person she knew to turn to was Roger. Tracy's mama ended up leaving her and her sisters for another man and left them with Roger, the same dude who used to touch young Tracy. But this where the story really take a turn for the tide. See, in 1984, young Tracy went to a modeling agency where she got her first gig. At the Penthouse Centerfold, young Tracy was only 15 years old. She walked in with a fake ID, a fake birth certificate, and she walked in with Roger to make sure everybody knows she was 22 years old. Traci Lords went by the alias of Christy Elizabeth. And for the first time, she started taking nude pictures. But everybody realized she was so natural at this, it was hella crazy. She was getting so popular in the modeling industry, before you know it, Tracy turned to the adult industry. At this point in time, in Traci words, it was all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog. As she gets into the porn industry, she meets a guy named Tom Bryan. And he was a porn star too, so they started dating, they started mingling, doing their thing, right? From 84 to 86, Tracy was going hard in the porn industry. And when I tell you she was a 10, that's exactly what I meant. She was a 10, and everybody else was a 1. But don't nobody really like to see you shine. You feel what I'm saying? Because in 85, President Ronald Reagan was like, we need to put a commission on this porn. It's getting out of hand. In 86, Traci Lords decides to go to Paris and shoot her own porn movie. At this point in time, she 18. So now she legal, right? But on July 11th, the day after they came back from Paris in 86, guess who was knocking on Traci Lords' door? The FBI. What's happening? Now see, when Tracy was modeling, remember she showed Jim Smith a birth certificate and an ID saying she was 22. And if I'm not mistaken, if my story correct, her stepdaddy, Roger Hayes, was there for the cosign, right? So a guy by the name of Shmush Randall ended up calling Jim Smith, and he would a little something like this. Hey, Traci Lords is underage, bro. It's a rumor going around. No, she showed me a birth certificate. Nah, bro. FBI saying right now that she is underage, bro. So Jim Smith and a whole bunch of producers end up getting picked up basically for child pornography, right? Guess what happened to Tracy? Oh, they let her go. We'll holler at you later. Everybody got acquitted of charges, right? And all the porn that she made before 18 years old, that was child pornography. But that one movie that she made in Paris by herself, that right there had brought in 100,000. And that was all to her. She got that brain. It was so many people that wanted to be on Tracy's head, bro. I'm talking about even the porno mafia really wanted to get her. Because you got to think, a lot of money was lost after this one right here, you feel me? But guess what Tracy did? She went into hiding, bro. And when she felt like it was safe, she changed her name from Traci Lords back to her original name, Laura Guzman. Now, how crazy is that? Her first gig after porn, she was in the exercising show. Basically, showing off her body, trying to get y'all right. And right after that, she went right back into modeling, bro. But motherfuckers talk. And people was like, boy, Laura Goodman sure do look like Traci Lords. Nah, I mean, like, look at this picture, and you can't tell me this not the same person, bro. So guess what Traci did? Laura. Guess what Laura did right after all of this happened? She changed her name back to Traci Lords. This was her real name now. She legally changed her name to Traci Lords. You know, she ain't want no confusion or nothing, you feel me? But in Traci's mind, she wanted more than just people being like, oh, you was that underage porn star. So in 1988, bro, she did her final nude scene as an actress in a movie called Not From This World. You know, I ain't gonna lie. With a face and a body like her, she really wasn't from this world, bro. By the end of the 80s, Traci was done with porn, and she really wanted to be an actor. So in 1989, in the movie Crybabies, Traci Lords made her big debut, and she made it right next to one of the biggest stars in the game to this day, Johnny Depp. The producer of Crybaby, John Waters, he really put Traci on. And Traci played Wanda Woodworth in that movie Crybaby. But then after Blue, bro, her ex-boyfriend from Cali, he came to BMO talking about, shit, either you gonna marry me or you gonna marry me. So what you gonna do? Shit, Traci chunked up the deuce on his ass, you feel me, and disappeared once again. But you know, you can't run from your past. Cause just like her ex-boyfriend pulled up, the FBI pulled up too. They wanted her to do a subpoena and try to get everybody knocked off in the porn industry. See, in Traci's eyes, it's not that she didn't want to help the FBI. It's just she didn't want to get drugged back into her past, bro. That came from her own mouth. And then out the motherfucking blue, her mama come out of nowhere wanting to testify for Traci. Like she'd have been there when she was in the porn industry. Girl, if you don't get your motherfucker. After Traci chunked up the deuce to kinfolk from Cali, it was this dude on the set named Brooke. You know, him and her, they really was, you feel me? I'm talking about they locked in. Shit, they ended up getting married. But Traci was feeling some type of way, because, you know, the Catholic was like, she ain't baptized. This against the Lord, you know, will, like, woo-woo. So Traci was like, John Waters, you think you can baptize me? Remember, John Waters was the director. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog. After her wedding, bro, she got some of the biggest news in life. Traci, we got an audition for you. Matter of fact, you got the spot. Come on. Stephen King got a new movie called Tommy Knockers. And I think you'll be the perfect one. Yeah, you'll be the perfect one for this one right here. Bro, she was on set so much. Shit, after 5 years, her and her husband had got a divorce. You know how the gang go. But then Traci was like, man, I want to do something else, bro. I want to write songs. I want to be a singer. She got real big in the techno pop. Her very first single was a song called Control on the very first Mortal Kombat game ever. And that bit went platinum. So in 1995, after her big success with Mortal Kombat, she was in another star-studded role in Melrose Place. And it was this Italian guy named John. Her and John got real close. And before you know it, shit, her and John ended up getting married. That's crazy how Traci really be. Now, Traci had this cat she loved to the death named Mr. Stevens. And her boyfriend John had a pit bull. His name was Izzo. Well, y'all already know what happened next. Izzo ate Mr. Stevens, bro. And Traci and old boy end up getting a divorce after this, bro. That's crazy as hell that the dog ate the cat and you broke up with him for that. In 2000, she made her first breakout performance in this movie called First Wave on Sci-Fi. Bro, she was the first porn star to turn actress. She met a guy named Jeff on the scene, and in 2002, her and Jeff ended up getting married. Here go Jeff right here. Jeff said he ain't even ask about her past, and he don't even want her. I feel they kinfolk. Traci goes to make an autobiography underneath it all, where she talks about her childhood to her prison. To be honest with you, this was a very interesting story, and I'd love to do it. Do I think that she was victimized? No. But she was a very, very smart woman in what she did. What y'all think about this Traci Lords story, man? Let me know, bro. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this one right here. Me personally, I'm fucking with her. She was a very beautiful woman. Hey, it is what it is. You hear me? But look, man, we only ask for 3 things. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom, bro. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Until next time. Whoa, now.